Okay, thank you. Because this is excellent stuff right here, and it would make a
Okay.
great promo for the show.
Yeah, great. So I'll back up a little bit if that's okay.
Yeah, that's great. Fantastic.
Okay. So I've always been able to make money. It's been something that's been really natural to me. 22 years of being in the real estate business on the mortgage side, massively successful. I was involved in 2008 with the crash and burn. I lost everything. I got into foreclosure, bankruptcy, repossession. She left, she took the kids. I mean, it was everything that you could imagine. And those stories you heard in 2008, that was me. Well, I came back and after getting sober and actually connecting to God, I came back and I started making some serious money back in the mortgage business. I remember one morning I'm in the office, no one else is there. I look at my bank account, there's $131,000 deposited in there from 7 days worth of closings. I knew that I was on track to make 300,000 for the month, and I felt empty inside. Like there was like this hole in my chest. Have you ever like felt that hole? You like reached a goal and then like now there's a hole, you know? Yeah.
All the time,
I was like
everyone.
unfulfilled. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like unfulfilled. I was like, why am I feeling this way? I started praying to God. I'm like, God, why? Why? Why do I feel this way? I have all the money. I have all the toys. I have, you know, the kids are healthy. Everyone is happy. Like, what's wrong with me? This is crazy. He starts speaking into my head, literally into my mind. And the words that he said is you're not a mortgage guy, son. That business was a great business, but you're more than that now. And I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like that's probably why I feel this way, even though I got a bunch of money. And a couple of days later, I was at the chiropractor's office, literally in the waiting room, waiting for my adjustment for my back. And he starts speaking into my head again, and he says, "Son, delete your database. Delete your database. You're done." I'm like, "What do you mean I'm done? Like 22 years worth of I got some expenses, God. Like you see my books, And these words came into my head. He says, "Do you trust me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." He says, "There's much more for you. There's more impact for you. There's more people that you're going to be able to help. You're going to be able to help massive amounts of people versus one family at a time, helping them with a mortgage." I said, "Okay." And my tech is really good. I'm like a techie guy. So like I had my database on my phone. So I literally
All
hit the
right.
button delete on my phone. It was in a Google system in one of the drives. Delete. Went to the trash. Delete. I'm like, okay, there it is. It's gone. Like, what do I do now? And he's like, talk to me tomorrow morning. I'm like, oh my God. So I go in there. I got like the adjustment of the lifetime with the chiropractor because I'm like sitting there like freaked out, right? I'm on the table like arched, like I'm not even sitting on the table. It's like my chin is up in the thing and like my knees are, it was weird. He's like, what's wrong with you? I go, I can't even explain it. I don't even know. And he's like adjusting me. And out of need, I kept walking with God every single morning because I needed to know. I'm like, okay, I listened to you. Now I need to know what to do next.
Mhm.
So I started developing these questions. And the revelation, like the coaching from God was like so intense and so full of like paragraphs of information. I started picking up my phone and hitting the voice to talk feature on my phone, just like in a note. And I started speaking what he was telling me. So I
Okay.
would ask him a question. And then all of a sudden, like I would get these downloads and I'd start speaking and speaking and speaking and speaking. And it was his revelation, like it was his words but using my voice. It was the craziest thing until I got used to it that I've ever been involved in. And he was telling me what to do, and he was like, you are going to connect as many men as you can to me. Men are weak in society. They need to become stronger. They need to become leaders. They need to lead their families. And you're going to do this. You're going to do this developing an app. And I'm like, how am I developing an app? And then like 2 weeks after doing this every single day,
Right.
the app was developed because I was doing it. So that's kind of how it came about.
That's
It's pretty amazing.
that is amazing. I can attest to a lot of what you're saying. I've still working through some things, but yeah, especially that aspect of it. And have you, of course, you questioned everything. You know, it's human nature to question things like that, but you followed.
Right.
And, you know, that makes a huge difference and impact on everything that you're seeing right now. And since now looking back at that time, do you feel it was worth doing?
Yeah. So let me kind of tell you how life looks now.
Sure.
Um, in those three areas specifically too, financial purpose, body and health, and relationships, they're the best they've ever been in my whole life.
Amazing.
Like I told you, I've always been able to make money. It's just been like a thing that I've been able to do. But I've never had all the components. I've never had my health with my money. I've never had my health, relationship, and my money all together on target. And since I've been walking with God, see, I get specific instructions from God every single morning on what I'm supposed to focus on my financial purpose, what I'm supposed to focus on in my body and health, and what I'm supposed to focus on in my relationship. So I literally, and that's why my company is called Godspeed with Daniel. I work in Godspeed. Like I don't take a left when I'm supposed to take a right. I don't step in that landmine
Okay.
because God tells me to step here, not here. So it's been a remarkable opportunity to be able to walk with God and have everything in my life that I've always wanted. It's not just about money.
No.
It's about fulfillment. It's about relationships. It's about your body. It's about your impact, and of course, it's about money too. It's about toys and I mean, I've got so many toys now. Like I've got motorcycles and race cars, and I got them in all different places of the U.S. Like I need them all in one place because I like miss some of them, you know. But it's been amazing. It really has. Like I'm in Florida right now in West Palm in our penthouse, and we have a membership um, over in Nevada at this country club, and the country club's not playing golf. The country club is racing race cars around a circle track,
Nice.
and it's like it's miles apart from that stuff. So I can't like it's like a day to travel
Mhm.
to get there to race on the track, but it's so fun when I'm there, you know. So my life is just full. It's so full of everything, you know, because I've been walking with God. That's the only reason. I'm not any specialer than anybody else. I just walk with God and I know what to do now.
Excellent. Excellent. That's amazing. And honestly, I needed to hear this as well. Because I'm on the same sort of path as you are. I'm doing, and it's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
to keep that. And I do believe that you will touch a lot of people because this show
Yeah.
is worldwide. It is broadcasted live streaming, so you're going to touch every aspect of the world. It is then also upgraded to all of the podcast platforms and then played repeatedly, so they can stream and download whatever they want, whenever they want. So this is a show. It's about an hour long. It's Tuesdays. I'm currently booked till February. I know Rose
Okay.
said the both of you are working on the app and trying to promote the app and whatnot. So I understand you're trying to get on sooner, but I am completely booked till like the first week of February, February 7th, I think it is. Let's see,
Okay.
double check here. What time zone are you in now, or will you be in February?
Currently, uh, I don't know February, but currently I'm in West Palm, so I'm in Eastern
You're in
Standard Time.
Eastern time. Okay.
Yeah.
So February, yeah, February 7th would be the first one, and then the 14th,
Okay.
14th, 21st, 20.
Let's let's do it.
Okay, I will book you for the 7th. I believe I
Yeah.
have the 7th open. I know I had a couple people, but the people that don't get back to me in this time frame, they get moved to another date. So
Yeah.
confirmed. It's amazing. I can get that done. I will. What I need from you is actually that was a great